What's up, YouTube? This is Unc with no NEPH coming back at you with another reaction video. In today's reaction video, we're going to be checking out 5 female convicts freakouts after giving a life sentence. Seeing males get life sentences is something totally different than seeing females. I've never seen this before. I've never seen anything like this. I've never even seen a female in this predicament. I've heard about it, but I've never seen reactions and stuff like that. So this should be really interesting. And I wanted to react to this because it would be interesting. I think it would really be interesting. I want to see like the reactions of people that do, you know, like do fucked up shit when they get life, like how they react, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, like it's just weird. And I came across this video and I was just like, yo, that's crazy. So I definitely wanted to react to it and bring it to you guys. All right, first and foremost, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. Hit us up on social media. Here's our information here. I'll leave a link in the description. But shit, man, let's go ahead and jump right into the video. Yeah.
What's going on, you guys? My name's Ty Knots and welcome to Top 5 Unknowns. 5 female convict freakouts. Number 5. A woman from San Diego was captured on video screaming at a judge who sentenced her to 80 years in prison for shooting her husband. Additionally, she was convicted for shooting her 14-year-old daughter, though she denies any involvement.
Dude, she already looks 60. How do you give somebody 80 years? If that's stupid. Like, damn.
In this, claiming that it was actually her 14-year-old daughter, though she denied prison for shooting her husband. Additionally, she was convicted for shooting her 14-year-old daughter, though she denies any involvement in this, claiming that it was actually her husband who shot the child and that she shot him in retaliation. She can be seen on video disrespecting the judge, back-talking, and telling the judge that she has no respect for her. The woman eventually was led out of the courtroom by security and taken to a holding cell.
Oh my God.
Take a look.
Judge, how can you say that? They never proved anything. Nobody ever said, they never even had a motive. Why? How can you sit there and say that I killed my daughter? How? You have no, how can you say?
All right, this is bullshit. Like, yeah, like, wow.
The things that you're saying. Because I wrote on the wall, I wrote on the mirror, this is all your fault. I didn't confess to killing anybody. I talked about the pills. Mrs. Johnson. Nicole, Miss Rooney, she's talking about Ruben was begging for his life. Was she there? Is there any record that says I said Ruben was begging for his life? I mean, come on, John, you have never...
I understand why she's upset. Her life is on the line here. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of what the situation is, people are going to react a certain way towards, you know, like something you don't come back from. You know what I mean? Talking about a life sentence, like, dude, that's like not something that you coming back from. You understand what I'm saying? That's going to be the rest of your life until you die, you know?
Agree to anything. Every time Mr. Bessie has ever said anything, you have always denied him the right to say anything.
And then she's not being blatantly rude. I mean, she's being rude holding up court, but she's not like being like belligerent or anything like that. She's just trying to speak her side. You know what I mean?
Anything. To say anything. How can you even sit there and say the evidence? What evidence? None of the evidence you're saying. No, it's not true.
Mrs. Johnson.
Wow.
Judge, you are not a fair judge. You are not. You talk about the evidence. You don't even know what the evidence really was. None of that stuff she talked about was true. She talked about me waiting for Ruben to come home. They talked about Aaliyah not even being in the house that morning. That Aaliyah was somewhere in UTC.
Okay.
She was 14. How did you get to UTC?
Mr. Bessie,
They talked about me just standing over Ruben and shooting him. Ruben was standing up when I shot him. I shot him because he shot my daughter. That's not fair. What kind of judge is that?
Listen, when it comes to stuff like that, like I don't have any understanding. And what I mean by that is, if anybody tried to do anything to my family, like, I'm already at the point of no return at that point. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I just wouldn't be looking for any type of innocence. I'll do my time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't know. Like, I can't relate to her situation. It's sad, look, seeing her acting like that, but I just, like, I really can't relate to her situation because I would be in the courtroom like, all right, like, just give me what you're gonna give me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't want that. You know what I mean? Like, it's hard, man. Like, when I think about it, like, it just drives me crazy when I see families, you know, things that happen to families, like, oh, this guy raped my daughter or something like that, or your daughter or your son gets kidnapped by somebody, and then, like, dude, I would flip out. And I, like, that court shit, like, no, I'm not leaving that to chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, I know a lot of y'all probably gonna be like, yo, that's crazy, but that's just how I've always been, especially about family. You know what I'm saying? Like, my family is, man, like, yo, like, no, off hands, you know what I'm saying, off limits, you know what I mean, no, nothing, like, I have no understanding when it comes to my family.
Number 4. An African-American woman was convicted for her involvement in hiring a hitman to take out her boyfriend. Throughout the court proceedings, the woman repeatedly called the judge racist, insisting that the punishment for the crime was entirely unjust, insinuating that she was only being punished for being black. At one point, the judge stood up from his podium, unzipped his robe, and stated that he wanted to provide a sentence that would resonate for the entire state of Ohio, adding that when the race card is pulled in such a disgusting fashion, you'll pay the harshest possible penalty.
Oh, wow.
The woman was then sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of
I have
parole.
people looking into this. Sheila. And after that, the Supreme Court gonna be on top of it too.
Sheila, at this point, I have to tell you that if
You racist anyway.
would you just please
No,
let me?
because you have always been disrespectful to me. And you don't like black people. And you definitely don't like me.
When you try to flip the script, when you play the race card in a disgusting fashion, but most importantly, when you manipulate the system of justice by murdering a witness in a criminal trial, you will pay for it the hardest possible penalty.
What?
And therefore, you now will be sentenced to life in prison without any possibility of parole. I'm going to fine you $20,000 in count 1 and order you to pay your court costs. You'll never be released, so we're not going to talk to you about post-release control.
I remember you don't release me. And I don't see you no more. I'm glad that I don't have to even see you. I ain't got to see you in the drug case.
Well,
It's over.
You're going to be back in here with that drug case with me too.
Oh, well. You gonna read that up too.
Sheila, you're not done.
Y'all gonna read that up too. Y'all gonna find me guilty.
Damn.
Number 3. A woman from Vermont was recently sentenced to prison after she took the life of 3 of her family members, then a social worker. Apparently, the woman blamed her family and social worker for having taken her daughter away from her. In retaliation, she showed up to the family's home and took out anyone who was present. The woman pleaded guilty to all charges, though seemed shocked when she received the penalty of life without parole. She can be seen in a video breaking down in the courtroom after hearing her sentence.
I don't know if I will ever forgive Jody what she has done to me and my family.
Herring has previously admitted to killing social worker Lara Sobel in August 2015, and 3 of Herring's relatives, Regina Herring, Rhonda Herring, and Julianne Falzerano.
We all know that these birthdays and the anniversaries and the holidays return each year, and with them, the empty reminder of everything we no longer have.
Sobel's husband Tim says one of their daughters spoke with her mom on the phone as the 48-year-old left her office in Barrie.
Having spoken her last words to her mother, her answer was the noise of mommy being shot down. Not once, but twice.
My sister was anything but a model of professionalism and integrity, dedicated to the protection of the children of the state of Vermont.
I asked for help several times, and I didn't get it.
Prosecutors called the murders methodical. Both families called on the court to send a message in its sentence.
What?
For me, these 27 months have been incredibly long, and the journey so difficult.
Number 2. In November of 2017, a woman and her gun instructor were found guilty for their plot to take the life of the woman's husband. The husband was found to have been shot, yet survived and made a full recovery. Police say that the plan was rather obvious and simple, yet it was completely botched, leading to the woman and man being caught relatively quickly. As the two were sentenced in court, the woman can be seen collapsing in a dramatic fashion after being found guilty of all charges. She was sentenced to 25 years in prison, with her accomplice being sentenced to 50.
Wow.
We, the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Diana Jean Lovejoy, guilty of the crime of conspiracy to commit murder in violation of Penal Code Section 182.8.
Why is she looking like that? What? Why are you looking like that?
And then just moments later.
We, the jury, in the above entitled cause, find the defendant, Walden K. McDavid, guilty of the crime of conspiracy to commit murder.
At one point, Diana Lovejoy completely passed out.
I ain't never seen somebody pass out with their eyes open. What? Who's crying?
Diana Lovejoy would regain consciousness. Then she was bound by her feet and her hands and led out of court by firefighters. Back in court, Weldon McDavid Jr. was convicted on all counts of attempted murder, conspiracy to murder, and assault with a deadly weapon charges.
Damn.
Jurors spoke about how they were able to come to a swift conviction, finding both Lovejoy and McDavid working together, trying to kill Lovejoy's ex-husband, Gregory Mulvihill.
He didn't miss. He hit him center mass, but he moved.
We have to put what happened, that it was an attempted murder, and that Mr. Mulvihill did luckily survive this, but this could have been a very different outcome.
Because it was a well thought out crime didn't mean it was a smartly thought out crime.
Number 1. A young couple recently charged with taking the life of their infant daughter after they refused to get her any sort of medical help, claiming that this was due to religious reasons. After an investigation was performed, it was determined that the baby had passed away from simple neglect, and that if the parents had even taken minimal effort to care for her, she would likely still be alive. The couple also have 2 older children, aged 2 and 4, who were found in poor health following their parents not getting their vaccinations due to fear of the modern medical system. The 2 now face up to life in prison without parole.
Solon Township, that you're both charged with what they call felony murder while in the perpetration or attempted perpetration of child abuse in the first degree. They're alleging that you murdered one Mary Welch. That is a charge called homicide felony murder. It is life without parole. It requires a DNA sample to be taken upon arrest, which is often like a cotton swab or in the inside of your cheek. The second offense that you're both charged with is called child abuse in the first degree, where they're alleging you knowingly or intentionally caused serious physical harm to a child. They're talking about this Mary Welch.
Wow.
It is a felony. Possible penalty of up to life imprisonment or any term of years less than life. Now those are the 2 separate felony charges.
Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked this video, be sure to click that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe and click that notification.
Man, yo, that was... Damn, that was touching. Damn, that was really touching. That was really touching. That was yeah, like wow, like damn, Jesus. Oh, I don't know, man. I feel like if you did the crime, you know what I'm saying, just thug it out. You know what I mean? Like, just thug it out. But at the same time, I'm like, without judicial system, it's so fucking crazy. Like, sometimes you just don't know, I guess. I don't know, man. That was, jeez, wow. Oh, not even really just them being convicted, but just the reasoning why they was being convicted. Like, you fucking idiot. Like why would you neglect the kid? Like, yo, like, that's something I don't understand. Like, why would you bring a kid into this world if you don't want to take care of him? Like, that's stupid. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, anyways, man, look, man, let me get up out of here, man. I got so much more videos to do. And we can't waste our time on just this one. But yeah, 5 female convicts freakouts after giving the life sentences. Go check it out, man. I'm going to leave a link in the description of this creator's channel so you guys can check it out as well. All right. Make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe to become part of the family, man. You should see our numbers. Our numbers are retarded. Like, you know, we have like it's, I don't know, like the 15% or something like that. Like, come on, help us raise that up, man. Subscribe. Get at us. Come on, become a part of the family. We're going to keep dropping gems. I'm telling you. You know what I mean? Good content. All right? And then make sure you guys follow us on social media. I'm Unc, and I'm out of this mother. Peace. I'll see you guys on the next video.